ॐ सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावतीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। Namaste. You know, the window and the mirror. Through the window, I am experiencing the outside world. And through the mirror, I am experiencing my inside world. But who am I? I am experiencing the outside world. I am also experiencing the inside world. Then who am I? I am the experiencer. I am the only one person. I am the only one. All the other objects through the window and mirror, these are all the objects of experience. But I am the only experiencer. I am one. And all the experiences are many, ekam and anekam. Now I am going to discuss about this life prescription. It is not one L, it's a 2L, life prescription. So you have to understand this particular one. So now let us understand every word. What is the meaning of love? What is the meaning of learn and implement, internalize, focus and expansion of the vision? Now, when you say love, how do you define that? So many words cannot be explained but can only be experienced. For example, say, suppose if somebody wants me to explain about the sweetness of the sugar, that man never took the sugar at all. Now, almost it is impossible for me to explain to him. I can keep on explaining about how is sugar or the sweetness, but I will never be able to explain to the 100% capacity. Suppose without opening my mouth to explain, suppose I took a spoon of sugar and asked the other man to open the mouth and ask him to put it on his tongue, then he knows what is the sweetness of a sugar. Why? He is able to experience. So many things in life you will not be able to explain but can be experienced. But all of us must have experienced about the love. The nearest definition about this love, the intensity of liking. I like certain things. When the intensity of liking is more, then it becomes a kind of a love. In love, I explained to you, is unconditional. There is no expectation. I just love it. That's all. There is no question of expectation and also any kind of a benefit for me. So that whatever I am going to do also, any activity, just let me make it very clear. To maintain the quality in all activities, so you must have this life prescription. That means whether I am sweeping, cooking, talking, giving a lecture, singing, playing, whatever I am doing also, I must put 100% efforts. And this particular formula will really help you. It doesn't really matter whether you are the Saprasi or a Prime Minister or a Managing Director or whatever it is. But the intensity by which you are able to like the job, you will have a tremendous amount of satisfaction. That means whatever I do, Doesn't really matter what kind of activities I am doing. That means I must love. And there is one more word called reverential. So what is the meaning of reverential? That means the highest degree. Normally we say respect. It is little better than the respect. That's a reverential. That means whatever I am doing, now I am talking to you. I am trying to share my knowledge. That means I love it. I don't have any kind of expectation from anybody. I need a lot of mental satisfaction for myself. That means I love it. That means reverential. This is almost the top level of my understanding. This is what I call the love reverentially whatever I am doing. Any activity doesn't really matter. Whether you are marketing, putting into the service activity or cooking, whatever I have been telling, this is applicable for in all the activities. Okay, I love it. That's it. But I am such a lazy fellow. I don't want to learn. I love, but I don't want to learn. See, I want to be a great cricket player, but I don't want to work for it. Right? Now the question is, whatever I love, then I must learn the entire gamut of this particular activity. That means in and through. I always have a pride saying that nobody can be better than me in this particular subject. I am using that word, the pride, but not the arrogance. I will not have the arrogance, but I got the pride saying that. So I would like to be well informed about this particular subject. That means I love and then I learn in and through. Pakka. That means everything. This is what we call the in and through. When I say in and through, let me explain to you whatever I am talking to you. Now, my consciousness is in and through. The words are changing. My mood is changing. My modulation is changing. But everything is changing. But what is that in and through? That is my consciousness. It is something like a shruti for the music. That means in and through. See, the musician is able to raise his voice. Right? Or he does so many things. But that which is going through in and through is the shruti. This is what we call the learn in and through. Whatever the activity, suppose I am cooking. See, I must be the best cook. I must put my 100% effort. That's it. So this is the most important thing. You should not have a kind of a superficial knowledge. Anything you want to do it, you want to excel, that means you have to go into the depth. See, when you go to the sea, right, that is the ocean, you get only a small little thing, in the beach. But when you go to the center of the ocean, that means you get the pearl. Why? Because you are going to the depth. So you should not have a superficial knowledge. You must have a in-depth knowledge. This is what we call it in and through. Then, okay, I love it. I learn it in and through. But unfortunately, up to that I was very active. Now I become lazy. I don't know what to do. I got everything. Then what happens? Nothing will happen. That means you have to implement whatever that you have learned with a maximum capacity to do. That means I love it. I have learned it. But I have to implement. So what do you mean by implement? That means whatever I am able to learn, I am putting it also. I know how to cook. That's not enough. I must keep on cooking. Right? I must be able to do it in such a way that over a period of time, you have become a fantastic cook. This is what I call the internalization. It becomes come to your subconscious, right? This is what you call the implementation and also internalizing. When I say you start implementing and keep on doing gradually more and more, that means it gets into your subconscious. That is what you call the internalization. Okay, that is fine. After some time, what is happening? I had a different, initially I was very, very, very enthusiastic. That's what most of us do it also. And after over a period of time, you get little bit, little stale. I can keep doing the same thing also, Okay, now this is what you have to understand the purpose of the focus. What do you mean by focus? That means I know, I love it, I know everything about it, so I almost internalize. Over a period of time, it also becomes a kind of a inertia, a kind of laziness. That means I lose the focus. Now you must be very careful in saying that this is what I committed to myself, but I shall not give up. This is what I call the focus. You should not go out of the focus. It must be always in your mind. Yes, this is exactly I want. This is the Shruti. There's so many other ragas and tala will change, but not the Shruti. This is what you call to put it in integrity. When you mean by integrity, there's a beautiful word in Sanskrit called Arjavam. That's what they call Arjuna as a Arjuna. The meaning of Arjuna is the Arjavam. That means your thoughts, your words and action must be in the same alignment. My thoughts, my speech, my action must be in the same alignment. I should not think something, talking totally different and doing totally different. It is out of focus. It is not integrity. That means that which comes through all these three, the thought, words and deeds is called the integrity. See, this is the process. What is the process? Love, reverentially, learn in and through, implement and internalize, focus with a lot of integrity. These are all the process. Then, what is the result? The result is expansion of your vision. Earlier, I thought I was a simple, creature. I am just an individual. I am not able to think beyond me, maximum my family. The moment I feel this particular concept, that means I am able to expand myself. I belong to the entire world. You may not understand right now, but you are able to practice over a period of time, you will be able to understand this tremendous effect of this particular one. Your vision will be totally different. Earlier I was only simple individual. Now I am complete. I got nothing to gain, nothing to lose. I am always happy. So this is what I call the life prescription. I have one request or suggestion. You start right now saying that whatever I have learned this particular one, whether I am going to send a letter or I am talking to a person to a telephone call, or I want to give a lecture, or I want to do marketing or service in the machine, whatever that you are doing, if you are able to follow this particular concept, that means the quality in all activities will be absolutely assured. That is our quality policy. What is that? Quality in all activities. What is the mantra? This is a life prescription. If you are able to chant and also keep on doing it, that means whatever that you are doing, there will be a tremendous amount of quality in all your activities. I know you are capable, and you have to ask a question to yourself whether you are capable to do it also. You should not become only a theory to understand, but you have got to implement. I wish you all the best. God bless you. Take care. ॐ सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः सर्वे सन्तु निरामयाः सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत् ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः